I didn't know that I was in labor until 10 cm. Hebrew women no do pass this one. Meet my sweet baby girl. Her name is Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys can see me. This camera is actually facing the other way, so it's not facing me. I can't really see myself. I've been trying to film this video to organize all these things, and it's been giving me troubles. Yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I just wanted to come on here and share my birth story, also to introduce baby girl to you guys, and share her name with you guys. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Verabella and I'm a Nigerian living right here in Australia. I share content on motherhood, life in Australia, Australian migration and stuff like that. Please check my playlist for all the videos. Yeah, as you guys can see, baby girl is here. She's thriving, she's perfect, she's gorgeous. She's actually very peaceful, very peaceful. She sleeps most of the time, just eats and sleeps. So yeah, she is thriving, she's doing great. She's very sleepy. Hi sweetheart. So with regards to the birth story, guys, everything happened really quickly. If you watched the birth vlog, you would have seen that I wasn't even able to film a lot because yeah, it was just that week. And maybe as you read from the title, you must have read how I didn't know that I was in labor until 10 cm. Yes, that's not a clickbait, that's not a lie, that is actually fact, guys. Like when they say you deliver like the Hebrew women, I mean, Hebrew women no do pass this one. Like, so I had my baby at 40 weeks and 2 days, and if you followed my channel for long, or if you watched Aura's birth vlog, you must have seen that she was 10 days past her due date. So when I had Aura was 41 weeks and 3 days, so that's like 10 days past her due date. And yeah, she was induced. So with this one, somebody that had that history, at the back of my mind I was like, this one is probably gonna be overdue again. So I was kind of preparing my mind for induction and all of that, especially when it got to 40 weeks and she wasn't still here. So I was like, history is going to repeat itself, I think. So that was, she's awake, let me get her. For me, I was like, I had induction the first time, and this time I just want to know what it feels to have a spontaneous labor, like just go into labor on your own. So this time I prayed about it. I was like, I want to have a spontaneous labor. So on the day baby girl came, I was actually cooking. I was batch cooking. That's exactly the same thing I did with Aura. Before I had Aura, I cooked a lot of soups and just simple food I could store in the freezer to help myself when in postpartum. Anyway, so as I was cooking, I was feeling some contraction, but at that time I didn't know it was actually contraction. I couldn't call it contraction because it was totally different from what I felt with my first child. Like the pain, you can't compare the pain. I feel like the pain is more when you are induced than spontaneous labor. From this experience, that's what I think. I just kept on cooking, and then the pressure was kind of unbearable. Like I was like, oh my gosh, what's this pressure? Like this is too much. At some point I noticed something and I went to the bathroom, and that was my mucus plug or bloody discharge. So somehow it was just me being stubborn because I was feeling what I was feeling. Instead of heading to the hospital, I was like, no, this can't be it. I don't want to go to the hospital and get sent home. So I was like, no, I'm not going to the hospital now, this is not it. So all the while I was cooking, I didn't know that I was actually in actual labor or contraction. I was getting contraction, but I didn't know that it was an actual contraction because I thought it was Braxton Hicks. So after cooking and cleaning up, I came upstairs to have my shower and then just get ready in case. I could remember my husband was even trying to go to work. He was asking me if he should go to work or stay back just in case anything. I was like, no, you should go to work, there's nothing happening, I think this is just Braxton Hicks. He was like, but the way you are doing, I feel like it's actually something. I was like, nah, this is nothing compared to what I felt with my first. So I was doing James Bond and I was feeling the pain, but I was like zoned out. I was like, no, this is not it, this is just Braxton Hicks. I was in denial, if that's the word. For some reason I felt peace all through the period of this pregnancy, even towards the ending, you know, going overdue and everything, I still felt that peace. So I had to put baby down. So basically, when we got to the hospital, we left the house at about 8:30. No, 8:09 when I finished answering the call, because I actually checked my call log and it was 8:09 when I finished calling the hospital. So we now drove to the hospital and we got there at about 8:30 p.m. So when we got in, I could not move. Like by the time we got to the hospital, I could not move. The pressure and the pain was intense. That was actually when I felt like I was in actual labor. So they had to, you know, call a midwife to come and wheel me into the delivery room. So when we got in, they actually allowed Aura in. They allowed Aura and my husband. We all came in. So that was the number one miracle that happened, because they already told us that you can't, you know, toddlers are not allowed and all of that. But yeah, God made a way. God will always make a way. Okay, so yeah, I just needed my husband to be there. I needed a support person in that labor room so that I won't feel like I'm all alone by myself. Like, I dreaded that, but thank God, God came through. Okay, so they checked on me, the midwife checked me, and I was already 10 cm dilated. She was like, wow, you're already 10 cm. If you hadn't come in now, you probably would have had this child at home. I was like, what? So she actually checked on baby's heart rate, and she noticed that baby's heart rate was dropping. So she advised to break my waters so that things would be a lot quicker. Okay, sweetie. They broke my waters, and few minutes later I started feeling the urge to, you know, to push. So I could remember with Aura, I pushed for five times or so, and then nothing was actually happening. They had to tear me up. I had episiotomy with Aura. So but this time I pushed only 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, only twice. The first time baby's head was out, and then the second time the whole body was like pew. Due to that pressure or how quick she came out, I got a tear. So I had a tear which was, you know, stitched up, and right now it has healed. Basically, it was such an awesome experience. I was like, if this is how easy it is, I'll probably have like 10 children, because if this is how easy you can be giving birth, then I'll probably have 10. So if you're watching me and you are pregnant, I wish you better than what I had. I wish you quicker, more easier, you know, delivery. I know that during this time, especially when you are, you know, at the end of your pregnancy, you'll be watching a lot of videos, you know, watching a lot of people talking about how they labored for 20 hours, 30 hours. I also watched those kind of videos, okay? But then also believe that there's also this part. There's also people who have really positive birth experience, and you should focus more on that and pray for God to just, you know, give you the best. So yeah, I just wanted to share my story just to show that there's also this positive part of birth, that quick delivery is also, you know, is also possible. Okay, so with God everything is possible. Just pray if you believe in God, and if you don't, you should. So when I was actually laboring, something funny happened while I was laboring. There was one picture that they put in front of me, or in front of the bed where I was, you know, lying down. So, and the picture read, are you worried? Like, it was boldly written there, are you worried? I was like, why would they put something like that in the hospital? Like, why am I worried? I'm in labor and you're asking me, am I worried? So actually the thing is, they wrote other things on the paper, but the boldest was, are you worried? So imagine when you're in labor and all you see is just a bold picture telling you or asking you if you're worried. Like, did they send you, like, what kind of picture is that is reaching out to people who are depressed or whatever? But I feel like it shouldn't be in the delivery ward, like, especially just in front of the bed. Like, that was just the devil trying to tempt me, just to put fear in me. I was like, no, I'm not worried. I'm having this blessed child peacefully. I am not worried. So that's basically all there is to this story. Meet my sweet baby girl. Her name is Zara. So Zara is a Hebrew name meaning princess, and it's just right for my gorgeous little princess. It's just a right name for my sweet baby. And her Igbo name is Chikaema, which means God is all we know. So which actually resonates very well with us, with my family, because it's just been God all the way. So yeah, meet Zara Chikaema, or Kaima for short. So yeah, some of you guys were actually asking me in the bed video what they gave me in the, let me put that down before showing you guys. So you were asking what is in this bag, this government goodie bag that they gave me. Like I said, I already have a video on this, you know, like unboxing what they gave me during Aura's bed. So it's basically the same thing if you watch that video. It's just that this time around they changed this thing, play mat, activity mat for kids. So that's one of the things they gave me. They also gave me this muslin wrap baby's changing mat. So that's what it looks like. And of course they give you a bunch of books. This is different from the books they gave me during Aura's time. They also gave me this milestone card. This is a milestone card for baby. So for instance, this is what this one says. I am 7 months. So use it for baby's pictures and all of that. So basically the same thing. Breast pad, this baby overall, this is what it looks like. I think this should be baby's toothpaste, hand sanitizer, and yeah, and this little towel, so cute, bath thermometer, and then rash cream and stuff like that. So yeah, this bag is actually cuter than the last one. So the last one had New South Wales boldly written there, but this one is like only this tiny. New South Wales is our state, so that's that. It looks good. I still have my mom bag already, so I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I keep getting this every year. I guess if I keep having babies every year, I'll be getting it every year. So like I said, this is actually free of charge. All these gifts is free if you are born, for any baby born in New South Wales. So yeah, very grateful for that, very grateful. In Nigeria, who gives you anything? And that basically concludes the video, guys. Please go ahead and share, like, subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you all in my next videos.
Oh, I will sing of the goodness